Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. We'll watch the Spurs in this one as they go up against Orlando. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Orlando, John Wall is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Paul George. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Here we go.
Here's Kidd. Bryant outside. Robinson with the block. Ball against Bryant. Ball no good. Here's McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. To the wing, right side. The baseline J is on the way. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. That's
not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando, David Robinson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Robinson.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the foul called on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Bryant pass to Kidd. They double him with Booker. Here's McGrady. Fires from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Wall. Tightly guarded. Booker, the pass to George. Outside Wall. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. The rebound by Duncan. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And that one's good. Bryant.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Wall. Takes it inside. Deflected. And he gets it back. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Kidd. Here's Duncan. Tries it from the top of the key. And the jumper is on the mark. Here's Orlando. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kobe grabs the miss, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's McGrady. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Wall. Oh, got a piece of it. Bryant with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Kidd. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
I just love the ball movement.
Screen by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's George with the drive. Missed inside. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. McGrady's shot is off. Here's Orlando. They trail by 9. Three-pointer. George's shot is off. 1:41 left to play in the first. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nicely consistent production from him.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Garnett. 1:16 left to play in the first. Here's Payton. He drops it from range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Payton against Morant. Pass to Young. Here's Eaton. Counted. Good.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They lead by 7. Here's Pierce. Rebounded by Ingram. To the inside. And they're on the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payton with it, guarded by Morant. Outside Young. Here's Marion. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Sean Marion taking 2
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Iverson. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And a deep 3 from Young. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Spurs, they're up 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So it's the home team now. 7-point differential. And he drives in. Pass to Marion. They get it back. Back to Young. Outside Morant. The 3. And here's Ingram. Right side Morant. 6 to shoot. There's Young with the 3. Here's Eaton. Outside for Morant. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Young can't hit.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Here's McGrady. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Eaton. It's tipped. Here's Pierce. Pounded by Morant. Pass to Pierce. Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. A Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Ingram. Here's Eaton. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Pass to Payton. Here's Pierce. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Down low. Here's Marion. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Kidd. There's the three. Goes back up. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten his first points in this one.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Screen by Robinson. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Bryant against Booker. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Booker can't get it to go. Booker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Booker. Right side Robinson. Outside Wall. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Wall's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Kidd. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Wall, the pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And rejected. On the take. And it's Wall with the block.
That's the length of John Wall. Boy, this guy has been so consistently good defensively.
In the lineup for the Spurs, Kevin Garnett, Allen Iverson.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And a miss there off the inbound. Here's Orlando. They trail by 6. Down low. Robinson can't hit.
It might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
for the Dip Squad.
"16 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Iverson. From the arc. And no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Spurs, they lead by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's George. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We've got Paul George, Devin Booker out there with John Wall. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Booker attacking. It's deflected. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for the Spurs, here's Kidd. And the step-back jumper is good. 6 points for him.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Now here's Wall, guarding closely.
Jason Kidd. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. George defending. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Duncan. And here's Bryant outside. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Booker. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Pass to Kidd. Five to shoot. Here's Duncan. Here's O'Neal. Wall covering. O'Neal misses. Outside Booker.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for San Antonio, Dirk Nowitzki, Tracy McGrady, Gary Payton.
Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. From in deep. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he's going for the lob. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam. him, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Back to Wall. Pass to Robinson. Outside Wall. Shot clock at 6. Finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim, Wall finishing with style.
Now here's Payton. Here's the 3. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Antetokounmpo's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. George over to help. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. Screen by Robinson. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Garnett. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
And Giannis with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Garnett. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
How about the veteran Garnett, letting that play develop and the quick pass?
Here's Orlando. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bryant. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Here we go. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
.54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Here's Garnett. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Iverson. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Pass to Garnett. Here's McGrady. Here's Wallace. Covered by Ingram. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And here they come. And here's Young. Stolen by Bryant. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 4th quarter.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Kidd. Stephen Curry is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Yep, that one's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Garnett. Outside for Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Anthony. The three. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Kidd. Here's Duncan. Here's Pierce. Nails the wide open jumper. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Anthony misses. Here's Iverson, guarded by Young. Out to the wing, beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Pass to Kidd. Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Curry passes to Young. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Ingram. Right side Young. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Who will line up for the Spurs?
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George's shot is good.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Wall, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Robinson with a double. Pass to O'Neal. And the bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Wall finds Robinson. Outside for Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Iverson. Oh, he nails the corner three. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Wall. George outside. Three-pointer. They get it again. Now here's Wall. Booker for three. Antetokounmpo is doubled. 4 on the clock. Booker can't get it to go. Booker's got one three-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
In for San Antonio, Tracy McGrady.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Oh, George with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Wall. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
We're so accustomed to seeing John Wall work with the ball. This time he gets off the ball and is ready on the catch.
Here's Kidd. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, Kobe Bryant.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo, and he makes it on the layup.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Wallace. Outside Peyton. Here's McGrady. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two.
At the line for the Spurs, Kobe Bryant. At the line for two.
Throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Orlando, we've got Paul George. John Wall is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Robinson in at the center position.
Here we go.
Antetokounmpo outside. Robinson on the wing. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there. Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Now here's Wall. Booker, the pass to Robinson. And here is Antetokounmpo. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Kidd. Wall covering. O'Neal on the wing. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Kidd. The offensive rebound. Bryant. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Booker. And Wall, here we go. And the big finish by Wall.
Tremendous when he's attacking him. Wall is so tough.
Here's Kidd. Wall covering. Pass to O'Neal. Bryant with it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. O'Neal's got 6.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Booker, and the shot goes.
Wall realizes it's part of his role to involve his teammates. Sweet down there.
Here's McGrady. George defending. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Antetokounmpo with the block. A nice shot by Duncan. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Wall. Booker finds Antetokounmpo. To the middle. From 7 feet. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Moran against Payton.
2 minutes.
Pass to Pierce. Over Anthony. No good. A bit long that time. Now here's Moran. Not a lot of room. Here's Marion. Oh, stolen by Payton. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.143 left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing on the left. Pass to Iverson. Fires it. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Orlando. They trail by 1. Here's Richmond. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open.
1:10 left in the opening quarter. Here's Pierce. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's Marion. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jokic the screen. Here's Anthony. Pass to Marion. Clock at 6. They set the pick. And here's Jokic outside. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the inside. Wallace. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Over to the wing. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. To the left side wing. Here's Pierce. Connects from downtown.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Pass to Marion. Here's Richmond. The baseline J. The shot off that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Spurs, they lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Here's Kidd. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And for San Antonio, here's Duncan. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Morant. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Nowitzki. That shot missing. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to Anthony. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Anthony's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Bryant. Rebounded by Marion. Here's Richmond. On target from range. He's got 5.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's Nowitzki. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Morant. Pass to Richmond. Cuts off the pass. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break.
San Antonio foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. In for San Antonio.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. George with it. Outside wall to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Kidd. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
The
foul.
defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Booker attacking. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Weber. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Oh, my. I mean, how terrifying is Giannis in the open floor? He runs with such purpose and determination.
Here's O'Neal. He has 6. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside wall. Down low. And Giannis with the dunk.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Antetokounmpo has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's Kidd. Wall covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Robinson with the block. Booker for 3. Weber pulls it in. On offense, here is San Antonio. 6-point game. Here's Pierce. And that one's on target from the wing.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Throws it up high.
Challenging defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball.
Get ready for the dip squad.
.125 left to play in the first half. Wall, the pass to George. It's George on the wing. Antetokounmpo up top. Booker for 3. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Pierce. George defending. And there's the screen. Pass to Wallace. Out to the right wing. Here's Pierce. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Booker. Antetokounmpo, left side. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 6.
Blocking foul called on Ben Wallace. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
And he drops the first.
At this stage of his career, Wall is focused on staying healthy. I mean, he understands he must do this in order to prolong playing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bryant with it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.19 seconds left to play in the first half. Up top, Bryant. Booker defending. And here's Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. Got it. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. Now Booker. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Kidd. Devin Booker out there with John Wall. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
First personal foul.
Got a piece of it. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. And for San Antonio. Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 6. Outside for Booker. The baseline Jay. And he gets the jumper to drop. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Team foul.
Here's Kidd. Wall covering. The putback.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Pierce. And he throws it down with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wall. George for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. George has gotten his second bucket.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Robinson with a double. Bryant right side. The 3 is up. Cranes the triple. 9 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Oh, sweet move. Count that one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And they're on the run. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Antetokounmpo is doubled. George outside. And they're running. Here's Kidd. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And he makes the first.
Jason Kidd, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. Robinson finds Wall. Antetokounmpo, right side. George passes to Wall. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Booker for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Bryant. They set the pick. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And it's Nowitzki missing. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Now here's Wall. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Wall, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Pass to Bryant. Lots of room. Second chance effort. It's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Wall. Booker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game. Here's Kidd. Wall covering. And Wall comes to help. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Wall no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. It's tipped. Outside Wall. George against Bryant. George passes to Robinson. George drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul. In for San Antonio.
Payton passes to Bryant. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Come on, fans. It's the
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So it's the home team now, leading by 5. Pass to Marion. To the inside. And for the Spurs. Right side, Payton. Here's McGrady. Out to the wing. Here's Duncan. That one no good. Good D by Jokic. Here's Marion. Pass to Garnett. Fires the 3. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Garnett. Outside Payton. Here's Duncan. Outside Payton. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Such a wide open look.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Moran against Payton. Pass to Garnett. The 3-ball. Got a piece of it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Iverson. Wall covering. Here's Iverson. That one's good. This game is all even.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Stolen by Booker. Pass to George. Outside Robinson. Back to George. Antetokounmpo is doubled. For three, Robinson. The rebound by Duncan. Here's McGrady. From the stripe. Duncan, no good. Outside Wall. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. From 6 feet away. And is blocked. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Iverson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Duncan. Robinson with a double. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And Wall, here we go. And the big finish by Wall.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leap of skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Pass to Richmond. That shot off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the paint. It's picked off. From behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Duncan, no good. Here's Richmond. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And Orlando leads by 1. Bryant in the high post. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. Bryant's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. The drive by Morant. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they could count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's McGrady. Bryant outside. Down low. Here's Duncan.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Here's Richmond. No good from outside. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Yeah, how about 1? You expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the rim.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Jason Kidd.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Robinson. Antetokounmpo inside. The kick out to Wall. And he drills the triple.
And it's big. Whenever Wall is hitting the three, it makes everything easier for his team.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Orlando, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Devin Booker out there with John Wall. Then there's Paul George, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Nash. Robinson with a double. Back to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Robinson. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's George. uses the glass on the layup.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Now here's Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nash. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the middle. Ball stolen. Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. That one is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's McGrady. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Booker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. They shoot again. Kicks it to George. Antetokounmpo inside. Goes up again. Got a hand on it.
KG has always had tremendous instincts. Sends another one back the way it came.
Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Here's Nash. Wall covering. Pass to Bryant. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. From 10 feet away. He can't get it to go. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
McGrady, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Wall. Booker finds Robinson. Can they get it? And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Orlando, David Robinson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Stojakovic. George defending. There's a screen. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
And Giannis throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Duncan. Here's Cassell from deep. Giannis with the rebound. Outside Booker. Now George. And the layup is good.
What a move by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Steps back. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Stojakovic. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for... Oh! Throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wade. Booker defending. Stolen by Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot Devin Booker. Yes, sir.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Setting the floor for Detroit.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Richmond. Pass to Morant. And here's Jokic. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
And there's a pick. Pass to Garnett. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Richmond to the wing on the left, to the inside. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Orlando foul. Sean Marion. First personal foul. First team foul.
Snatched away. In transition, here they come. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Orlando foul. Sean Marion.
Bryant, he's checked in for Allen.
Second team foul. Substitution for Detroit.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Garnett. It's intercepted. Here's Morant. Excellent D there from Bryant.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish.
McGrady, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Morant to the wing, right side. Here's Richmond, covered by Bryant. Inside, Garnett. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Driving inside. And the basket by Nash.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Richmond. Here's Garnett. It's stolen. Here's McGrady. And the three-pointer goes. And now just a one-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Garnett. And there's a 3-second violation. Detroit calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
Substitution for Detroit.
Orlando calls timeout.
Out on the court. Charge to Orlando.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the dip squad.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Bryant. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Here's Duncan. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Wall on the take, and the big finish by Wall.
Yeah, just a spectacular move. This guy, John Wall, is a nightmare to contain.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Stojakovic. Ooh, poked away. Outside Wall. Here's Stojakovic. George defending. O'Neal on the wing. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. The 11-footer. George with the block. Antetokounmpo outside. With the floater. Ball for three. Stojakovic grabs the board. Here's Iverson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Booker, the pass to Wall. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Yep, count it.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
Here's Wade. Booker defending. They double him with Booker. Here's Stojakovic. No good on the triple. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Takes a 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Orlando calls timeout.
Ben Wallace. Ray Allen. Sam Cassell. Timeout on the court. Charged to Orlando.
Get ready for the Dip Squad. Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Eight seconds left in the second period. Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. They've got John Wall, Paul George out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin. Oh, wow!
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And for the Pistons, pass to Allen. They double him with Booker to the left wing. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Peja Stojakovic.
Here's Nash. Wall covering. And the basket by Nash. Give him 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Booker attacking. Antetokounmpo for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Orlando leads by 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Assisted.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
They double him with Booker. Here's Nash. Off the mark there with a three.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Wall. Kicks it to George. Pass to Booker. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to George. Tries yet again. That's good from Robinson on the assist by George. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Bryant. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ball for three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Tracy McGrady.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To stop the run. No good there. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to George. Here's Robinson, covered by Bryant. Here's Booker, back to Antetokounmpo. Robinson on the wing, 5 to shoot. Now here's Wall. Lets the three fly, and it's Wall again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo with it. He has 7. Here's Robinson. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a 3. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Now Wall. 11 points in the game. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And he makes all 3.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Cassell. To the right side. Here's McGrady. Booker defending. Down low. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Now here's Morant. The D's right on him. Booker finds Jokic. Here's Garnett. Back to Morant. Pass to Garnett. Takes the 3. Wallace pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's McGrady. Booker defending. And here's Allen. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Duncan. This one for 3. The shot misses. Here's Marion. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Orlando earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's great.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Bryant. With the drive. Booker with the defensive effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for the Pistons. Jokic the screen. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. And he lobs it up.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Wade. Here's Nash. Pounded by Morant. To the middle. It's tipped. Oh, Jokic with the block. Right side Morant. Baseline try. That shot is off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And then Morant with the jam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
And here's Detroit. They trail by 11. Pass to Bryant. Down low. Here's Garnett. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Outside wall. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love about John Wall is, yes, this is a former #1 pick, highly rated coming out of high school. He always, to me, has played with a chip on his shoulder. Like nightly, he has something to prove.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Booker. And so Wall nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Pass to Nash. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Wall on the take. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Boy, plows his way to the rack. John Wall putting the defense on their heels.
Bryant against George. Bryant in the high post.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's Orlando. Antetokounmpo to pass to Wall. Over to the wing. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Bryant with it. Guarded now by George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to John Wall.
Shooting for Detroit, Kobe Bryant at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. And both free throws good for Bryant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
And here's Detroit. Here's Nash. Pass to Allen. Shoots over George. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Ray Allen. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops. And that brings him with an 8. So both free throws good from Allen. Here's Morant. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Deflected! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's Curry. Off the inbound pass. Knocks down the long J. Here's Nash. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk. Woo!
He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And he makes both free throws.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Now here's Wall. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. For 3, Booker. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. And Orlando leads by 9.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shot left block. Good work there as it goes. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they...
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. In this game, we'll see Orlando going up against Houston. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Nash. Nowitzki is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Iverson. And it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, they've got Antetokounmpo all out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Paul George. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Orlando with the ball. Antetokounmpo finds Robinson. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Nash. Outside Bryant. Pass to Iverson. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Wall. Robinson a screen on Nash. Here's Wall. And Shaq pulls it down. Bryant against Booker. From the wing. Off the left rim and out. Nobody near George. Drills the three-pointer.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now here's Nash. Nowitzki outside. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Shaq. George with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for Houston, Dirk Nowitzki. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Wall passes to Giannis. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Duncan, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Houston, Tim Duncan.
Giannis inside. Duncan is there. It's stolen by Duncan. Nash up on top. Kicks to O'Neal. Houston moving it around. On the wing, Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Nash the pass to Duncan. Good on the shot.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. And the shot no good, a bit short. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George against Iverson. He kicks to Nash. Pass to Shaq. Shoots from the right block. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And it's all evened up.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Wall. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here's Nash outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Giannis gets it to go.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Stoudemire getting double teamed. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they're on the break. Now here's Morant for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Consistency from range. I mean, that will help determine Morant's ceiling. If he gets that,
Orlando foul.
a someday challenge for the
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Stoudemire, the pass to Yao. In the corner, it's Arenas. Allen outside. The three. That's good. And Arenas with the assist.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. 2000, we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Orlando making a change here. Curry's checked in. Orlando leading. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, what's interesting about Carmelo is that, you know, he remade his body just a little bit. Quick to the hole right there.
Here's LeBron. One up, one down. LeBron 2 points James with his first shot this game.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Curry kicks to Richmond. Passes it to Marion. Outside Anthony. There's the drive. Jacks up a three. The shot by Marion, no good. And so James will bring it up for Houston. They trail by one. And a wide open look for Arenas. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Curry. That one misses. Good work defensively by Yao. Allen finds James. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Anthony for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Rockets lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Houston in the lead. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. They've got Robinson, Antetokounmpo out there with Paul George. And it's Wall, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Here's Booker. The Rockets making the shot. And Wall. Here we go now. He's off on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Iverson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here's Orlando now. 4-point game. And stolen by Nowitzki. Nash dishes to Nowitzki. Into the lane. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now Orlando on the break. And that one's good. George.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Lets it go from 14. Kobe can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Robinson passes to Wall. Giannis outside. Booker finds Giannis. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Houston. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
George has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game. It's good. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
So for the Rockets. Shaq is checked in for Duncan. Marsh comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Steve Nash. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A 3 from Bryant. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Curry kicks to Garnett. Pulls it up. Curry can't get it to go.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And finished up by Morant.
Clicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Anthony against Morant. With the floater, and Anthony with the lay-in. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Iverson against Morant. Right side Curry from 17 feet out. And no good that time. And Houston the other way now. Anthony looking it over. Allen Iverson on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Marion in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused on stuff.
Kobe against Marion. Bryant. And he gets the bucket.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry with the steal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shouldn't be easy.
Anthony, the pass to Bryant. No good on the triple. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Paul George in this game, guy, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So on the floor for Houston, Allen Iverson out there with Nash. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Here's Curry following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Garnett outside. Here's Marion. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Curry against Nash. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Orlando making some changes. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Yao checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Houston leading by 4. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Wall, no luck.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Nash dishes to Yao. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A nice shot by Booker.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Here's Nash. Wall with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Houston making some changes. James checked in for Kobe. And it's Allen in for Iverson. Here's Nowitzki. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Houston, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Rockets. Duncan comes in for Yao. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Nash. Good on both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Wall, and Wall spins it home.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. Houston moving it around. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Hits it from downtown. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Terrific work from Wall, assessing the situation and finding the uncovered teammate.
Arenas against Wall. Duncan with the screen on Wall. Here's Arenas, the 15-footer. Good. Arenas has got 6 points.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
The IQ of Wall is impressive. And when you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle in the screen and roll.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And they double up James. To the paint, here's Nowitzki. And the rejection by Giannis. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And the Rockets making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. James has a two-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Left side, Wall. For the tie. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one.
True fighter. I love watching Wall go up strong and finish on the defense.
Now here's James. Lets it go from 11. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Here's James. Feeds it to Duncan. Count that bucket. Duncan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Now remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron the Great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his #1 goal.
And that one drops for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Booker against Allen. Pass to Duncan. Allen surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron with it. George picks him up. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Nobody near Allen. Off target from outside. And stolen by James. There's the 3. No good that time. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big man. That was just a beautiful pass.
Come on, fans.
It's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Booker. Robinson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Wall in at the point. Giannis up top to take the lead. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Giannis has gone 3 of 9 shooting. And here's Kobe for 3. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Nash against Wall. Robinson down low. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Houston in the lead. And the pass to Iverson. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Get ready for the Dick Squad!
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Robinson. Marion comes in for George. Stephen Curry's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Morant in for John Wall. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Iverson following the basket by Giannis.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. Call as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third. Yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
the previous play is under
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. Orlando making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Garnett. Paul George comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Devin Booker in for Morant. Nash outside. Nash drawing the double team. The Rockets with another miss. Orlando trails by 3. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Robinson. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
The Rockets with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Kobe with the steal. Puts it up. It goes straight through with the switch. Kobe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Iverson gets the bucket.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry with it. Started now by Nash. Antetokounmpo.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 4. They double team Kobe. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul.
Nash against Curry. It's Nash with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
A nice shot by Booker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now here's Nowitzki. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 10 points for Nowitzki.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Green by Giannis. And George kicks to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Nash. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Steve Nash, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
It's blocked by Shaq. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Houston, Steve Nash. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And so Nash nails both of them.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Simply the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Give Steph another three.
So they foul intentionally.
Give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. And stolen by Nash. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Cavaliers going up against Orlando. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Antetokounmpo, Booker out there with Wall. Then it's Paul George, and it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, Marc Gasol is out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Steps back. Curry with him. Outguarded by Giannis. Pass to Davis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Booker finds George. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Davis in the corner. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And that one drops.
Gasol is the kind of guy, I mean, if you forget about him, he's going to make you pay. Nice work on the offensive line.
Ball against Curry. Now Wall. The pass to George. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. A pull-up. Yes! It's James picking up the assist.
It's a great find. As always, LeBron with his finger on the pulse of the game.
Giannis right side. Outside, George. No good on the 3. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. Here's Gasol. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Orlando now. And here's Wall outside. The rebound by Harden. It's Curry outside. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The day at the office for Mr. Curry. Airmail Express.
Timeout away team.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. It's a 5-point game. Morant passes to Curry. Orlando moving the ball around. Morant outside. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Inside, Jokic. No good, unable to end this run. The Cavaliers on offense. Deep. They grab their own miss. It's Gasol missing. Orlando trails by 5. Anthony with it. He's picked up by James. Stolen by Harden. Curry with a wide open look. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, he's a soft-spoken leader. Curry lets his play do the talking. I love how he lets the game come to him. It's so natural.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin. Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Aldridge comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Klay Thompson in for James.
Underrated going into college. Underrated coming into the league. And Morant plays like still trying to prove the doubt.
Aldridge can't get it to go. Orlando trails by 5. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Picking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Morant against Curry. Harden outside, passes to Cousins. Over Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Morant against Curry. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Cleveland. Harden outside. Aldridge with it. And it's Marion picking him up. Harden the pass to Cousins. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Marion. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Jokic, no good. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Morant. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here is Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Marion. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Paul. Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Noah. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Second team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award. The next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Davis. And stolen by Booker. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wall plays big now. Sheer determination picks up foul.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul. Thompson passes to Westbrook. Over Wall. And another miss by Cleveland. Orlando leading by 4. There's a screen by Robinson. Outside, Wall. Davis against Antetokounmpo, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Marcus All's checked in for the Cavaliers. Griffin comes in for Anthony Davis. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Wall passes to Giannis. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Outside, George over James. The shot by George, no good. And Thompson kicks to Westbrook. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Westbrook, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The pass to Wall. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Wall's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
They get Wall so well set up there. I mean, so he can totally dial it.
Home team.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. James, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Wall passes to Giannis. And they double up Giannis with 3. Booker doesn't go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Westbrook finds Gasol. Thompson outside. They need this. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Robinson. Ball passes to Booker. Orlando moving the ball around. And a great move by Giannis. Giannis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Gasol, and the shot is long. And so Booker will bring it up for Orlando. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Orlando.
Wall kicks to Giannis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for George. And the turnover again by Orlando.
There's no defensive pressure at all. You've got to be able to make that exchange.
For the Cavaliers, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Harden comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
Cleveland trails by 9. Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 10.
How about that move? Is this this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Here's Harden. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Walt. Booker with no one around bangs home the trifecta. And Orlando leads by 9.
And Wall realizes it's part of his role to involve his teammates. Sweep down here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Orlando making some changes. They get a hand on it. Garnett with the block.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the wing, James launches it. Connects from three-point range. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to guard LeBron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Orlando leads by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So with George on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Richmond. Jokic is out there with Garnett. Then it's Morant, and it's Marion in at the 3 spot. Richmond, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Garnett. Garnett with the screen on James. Marion shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
2 shots.
And Sean Marion drops them both. Cleveland trails by 8. Passes it to Gasol. Curry deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. Gasol no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Richmond the pass to Morant. Garnett with the screen for Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Assertive play by LeBron. He absorbs the foul, still gets the shot up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That one is no good. Orlando leading by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the try. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Curry with the steal. Pass to Giannis. The kick out to Wall. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Wall's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando. Outside Curry. It's all about Antetokounmpo on the wing, George. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
A different look now for Cleveland. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Klay Thompson comes in for James. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Paul finds Cousins. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Cousins. Thompson's got his first basket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Orlando.
Ball against Wall. Left side Curry. Pass to Robinson. Nice D from Cousins. Cleveland trails by 14. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
James.
Paul is doubled. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's just a sensational play from Cousins. He leaps off the floor so quickly when he has an opportunity for that alley-oop slam.
Wall against Paul. Paul with the defensive effort. Wall's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Curry dishes to Paul. Cleveland gets it back. Davis. And the rejection by Giannis.
2 minutes.
And Curry pulls it down. Cleveland trails by 12. He dishes it to Cousins. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Nobody near George. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando leading by 15. Giannis kicks to Wall. Giannis outside. Outside for Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here's Cleveland. Here's Paul. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also the ball hockey. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes, they've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Cousins. Duncan comes in for Anthony Davis. James Harden, he's checked in for Curry. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. Outside Curry. And they double up Giannis. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. In the corner, Harden from downtown. Unable to get that one. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on James Harden.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Free throw good. Giannis. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Timeout away team.
So it's Orlando with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he gets it to go.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Gasol passes to Harden. To the left side wing. The 3 from Morant. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James. Orlando grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Marion a screen on James. Giannis dishes to Richmond. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Cleveland. And here's Harden for 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Richmond. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Richmond's got his first 3 points of the game. James outside. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. to the inside. And then Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, right to the rim. And once Gasol gets this close, he commits to flush.
Davis is checked in for Aldridge. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Garnett. Paul George comes in for Sean Marion. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Richmond. And it's John Wall in for John Morant. Here's James, and it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Inside, here's Gasol. Anthony with the defensive effort.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
The drive by Giannis. Out to Anthony. Back to George. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Orlando moving the ball around. Another miss by Orlando. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Right side Gasol. Fires for three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Wasted no time on that one. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Duncan comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. And Paul subbed in for James Harden.
Who wants a T-shirt?
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And they double up Giannis. Paul with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the pass to Noah. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring the shoulders.
Giannis outside. Booker left side. Shoots over Curry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. Back to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And another three for Cleveland.
Now, this is what Paul is known for. A shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Timeout, away team.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Curry finds Ingram. Marion setting the pick for Ingram. To the paint, and Sean Marion with the slam.
Evolving as a playmaker, I mean, Ingram looking very unselfish with the crisp pass to the open teammate.
Here's Curry. Noah with a screen on Curry. Paul for three, and another three for Cleveland.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Marion outside. Garnett with a screen on Duncan. For three, Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And finished off by Morant.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Thompson passes to Duncan. There's the triple. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Duncan.
And at the arc, Thompson's totally at ease. I mean, the defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Marion, a screen on Curry. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on